Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm dedicating a whole video just to answer all your style questions I've got both here as comments on YouTube and also over at my Instagram. So I'm using my phone here just to read your questions. So the first question is, as a lover of black clothes, how do I keep my black clothes black and not washed out and faded? Now, this is related to maybe the discussion or talk I had about quality a few videos back. How often you need to wash something is related to the quality of the item. So what I mean by this is you should invest in high quality items of clothes that you don't need to wash as much. So that could be natural fibers like cashmere or merino, or leather, suede, like suede shoes, leather bags, or like wool coats. So for example, like if you have a black cashmere sweater, that will keep its shape and its color for long, as you don't need to wash it as much. But investing or spending a lot of money on a black t-shirt is sort of wasted money, I think. What you can do to keep your black items black is to use a specifically made wash detergent made for black or colored clothes. Don't wash them as much. Hang them, let them air dry, steam them. This will keep your black items look fresh and new for longer. The next question is, where do I find a skirt like yours? Now, I have 3 skirts I use on a regular basis. One is the silk file skirt by Tibi. That's still available. I can link it down below. I also use one by Philippa K. So my latest skirt purchase is actually an Etsy find. So what I did is that I sent them my measurements and I told them how long I wanted the skirt, and they made a perfect skirt for me. So I'll link them down below as well. I really struggle to find durable, high quality items. What's your recommendations? Always check the quality, as in the fibers, the threads. Look for how the item is sewn. Also, as I said before, choose natural fibers for those items that you want to keep for a long time. Invest in those materials like a merino cashmere knit, a cotton poplin shirt, like denim with not a lot of stretch, etc. So I think natural fibers is often more high quality than polyester or polyester natural blends. The difficulty is to find something that is high quality enough without being too expensive. My favorite is Arket. I think they do great basics like shirts and t-shirts without them being too expensive while still having a great quality. But I also buy some things, as I said earlier, like the things I'm washing a lot, I can use from like H&M, because I know that a t-shirt will last me maybe 1 season. Just make sure to buy timeless pieces and keep those washable items at a minimum. So the question now is, I'm considering buying an ATP bag. How do you keep the leather scratch free? I don't. They scratch very easily. I have 3 ATP bags and I haven't managed to keep them from scratching. Or I've scratched them like basically the first day I got them. So if you don't like that look, it's not a perfect brand for you, because the leather is very soft and very delicate and they're not like sealed with anything, so they will be scratchy. The last question is, what was the progress like? This was a comment I got on my signature style video. Did you always know what you like or had a certain signature style or aesthetic? Or did you gradually reach that point you are now through trying different things, refining and removing what did not fit that aesthetic? Now, I think the answer to this question is a mix of what you actually said. So it's a mix of both having a core aesthetic, like I've always been drawn to black clothes. I can see when I look back on like pictures of myself as a teenager, I can see that the same silhouette and the same shapes and the color, like the color black, I've worn for like 15 years now. The hourglass shape, the vintage shape, I've always been drawn to that like cinched in waist and more full voluminous skirts. But as you said, it's also been a process of like gradually you know, knowing yourself, but also your style is of course evolving with your life around you. I can see a big change in my style from when I was a student to become a teacher. So when I basically had the money to spend, I can see that I started to invest in more high quality items, to just keep in mind that everything changes, and so does your style. So you shouldn't be afraid of that change, because your style will change. As I said in my signature style video, it is a process. It's a gradual process of trying, of course, and refining and removing. And I think that's what I'm doing today. As you've seen maybe on my Instagram, I buy new things and then I maybe sell something, I buy something new. If you have the same style or same clothes throughout your whole life, that could be rather boring, I think. The message from me to you here is don't be afraid and don't be too square about this. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Talk again soon, and if you have any questions, pop them down below in a comment or write me a DM or write on my Instagram, and I'll see you next week. Bye!